my next topic. So I saw this video, and the video came out last week. I think it was the last Wednesday. Don't quote me. And it didn't say where the family was from, but a child had died, and they didn't tell the father and his family members about the funeral service. So they happened to just show up. I guess they found out about it, and they showed up because they wanted to pay their respects or whatnot. And so the mother's family is like pretty much barricading the casket, like not letting the father family see them. Then somebody called the police, so the police is there, and they're like standing in the middle, and they're like, well, no, and I believe that they had a restraining order against each other, and that's why the police wasn't letting the two families, go together. Like, I was surprised they didn't automatically kick him out the building because they had a restraining order against each other. But anyway, not people. The baby mother was pretty much being petty, not letting the father see the baby, off to the gravesite or, anything like that. Didn't give the information and stuff. And then also the grandmother was the mother's mother. She was definitely saying a whole bunch of negative stuff. She was like, "This is our baby, so it's our funeral." I would have got locked up.
In the video, and we gonna post the video.
Yeah, we can.
But in the video, like, the grandmother was like smiling and stuff, and like that's it's crazy because like y'all not even worried about the child who's dead in his casket. Y'all worried about stopping the father's side of the family from seeing this baby.
I would have went to jail because y'all got me like now. Crazy. I gotta punch a lot of people in the face.
It's already a lot of emotions when somebody is,
and especially if it's a child that passes. And you think that you're not gonna let? I can't stand.
His daughter.
Exactly. Y'all know I can't stand my baby daddy. Can't stand him. But even if we couldn't be in the same room, I would be like, well, you got from 10 to 11 o'clock. Yes, I'm going to call the police and get y'all kicked out of here.
All of that
That's
should
your
be
time.
irrelevant when it comes to this baby's funeral.
But if it's a restraining order, it's different. Y'all technically not supposed to be in the same building at the same time. So, like I said, 10 to 11, that's your time. That's your people time. 11 o'clock, if y'all think, I probably even give y'all to like 11:15 so y'all had time to leave out. But if you think you're going to stay past that time, then that's when I would call the police. Like, no, it's my time. We had an agreement. You get the first half. I get the second half. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? That's something different. Like, I would make some kind of compromise because I would not want the other parent to not see the child. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the last time you'll ever physically see that child.
And that's why I would not be worried about the restraining order.
I probably wouldn't either.
Here, and this is our child that we're about to bury. Nobody is even in there even crying or worried about the child. They just worried about stopping the other people. At war.
We don't know any of the backstory behind that.
No, we don't. It doesn't say. And then there's like random people that's like sitting in the audience like, well, I'm not for the mother or the father side. Like, just sitting there all awkwardly. I would probably roll like, you guys are being petty and you guys are going crazy. I'm just going to go. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't know if it's being petty. We don't know the backstory.
It's regardless of what. That is that man's child.
Regardless of what. That don't mean nothing.
That's his child. That's
dead. So
he can't see his child. That don't mean
shit.
He can't see his child.
That don't mean just because you are the biological father of a person. It could have been he could have been abusive to the child. He could have been.
No, he wasn't. They only had the restraining order against each other. It wasn't for him against the child.
But what I'm saying,
I didn't know that part.
What I'm saying, but we don't know the details of what was going on. Like, if he could have been abusive to the mother of the child.
They were abusive to each other. That's why they both had restraining orders against each other.
She ran the car in the fence, and the mom ran the car in the fence with the daughter in the car and all that.
So she had more details. Too. I thought we didn't know the details.
It was some.
I don't know too much on the back, like what led them before. You know what I'm saying? Like, it only gives bits and pieces. Like, we know she ran into up there on a curb or something with the baby in the car. Okay. They used to beat each other up. Like, that's the only backstory that we have. We don't have a whole lot.
That's why I'm saying, all I'm saying is we can't necessarily say on the surface, yes, it seems like it's petty on the surface, but we really don't know.
That's wrong.
So
it is wrong. If he was abusing a child, like you said, then that would be different. But in this case, if he was abusing the child, they would have a restraining order against him against the child as well. It was only against the mother.
I'll put myself in a situation if it was one of my people getting abused by the dude not coming around if the child died. If I'm there, it's not gonna happen.
That's his fucking.
I don't care.
That's not right.
It don't matter.
That's not right.
So, but like I said, it don't matter.
Just because the mom and the dad have disagreements and they fight and all that stuff, because she's crazy too. It's not just him.
But that's not always the case.
Okay.
That's not
That's not okay.
Everybody knows me and Charles used to fight. Charles used to beat my ass.
My child will be buried.
But I would not.
Down
I would not let him not come to the funeral.
While he was at the funeral, that's crazy.
Again, I don't know the situation, but
I would be in jail because guess what the fuck is going to happen? I'm going to walk up to this casket and see, and if anybody's in my way, you're getting hit, stabbed, whatever. But I'm going to see my child, and I will be in jail.
Funny.
But see, that's crazy.
How y'all say it is like make believe. I'm serious with what I'm talking about.
I'm dead ass serious. Right. That's wrong.
Yelling don't make it.
That's wrong.
Nothing.
I'm still on the fact that yes, I would still like I said, I don't get along with that nigga. I can't stand him. But I would let him come unless he physically killed her or something. Like then
he wouldn't be there because he'd be in jail,
right? But if it's like just me being mad, me still not liking you, no, you still have every right to come. Just because you didn't help pay for the funeral, okay, fuck that shit. It's happening,
and that's what they said because he didn't help pay for the funeral.
But y'all didn't even say that. But again, all I'm saying is depending on what the situation is.